This week we have the inside scoop on senior night, Pelham potluck, blood drive, and so much more.
And we get to know
why y'all skipping.
Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of Panther Playback. I'm Maria Garcia.
And I'm Kenzie Lewis. Now, y'all have seen me up on this desk before, but this week is Marie's first time being up here for Playback. And what better way to kick it off than with her favorite senior?
Literally, I'm so glad to be back better than ever, y'all.
You know, Marie, this lunch food kind of isn't cutting it for me anymore, and I've just been seeing all this stuff about the potluck, and it just really hasn't been helping my case.
Low-key, me too, Kens. This school lunch food isn't really filling me up, but I do know a little bit about the potluck, so let me fill you in. The Pelham potluck is where we bring dishes from your culture. For example, I brought pozole, which represented my Mexican culture.
Wow, that's actually so cool. I wonder what else was going down at the potluck.
Yes. Here's Emma Grace Morgan with some more on the Pelham potluck.
Hi PHS, we're here at Pelham Potluck, hosted by Pelham United to try food our community brought to share their culture. Let's go check it out.
The potluck is my absolute most favorite day of the year. I love getting to meet the families and getting introduced to new cultures, and especially the food. It's delicious.
So setup included us putting tables up. We had to get all the food from Miss Wilson's room to D Hall. We had to figure out how we're going to do the food setup, and overall just trying to make sure we get everything done on time, getting our photo booth set up, and just making sure everyone has a good time.
The line may seem long, but it's worth it, because the more the people, the more the food.
I brought matzo ball soup. Get a shot of this. Come on, this is good stuff. This is like a dumpling, an Eastern European Jewish soup. And it's got chicken chunks and these dumpling balls, and it's really delicious and really good for you and all natural.
What are you eating?
I have no clue, but we'll see.
Is it so good?
So good.
Is it everything you've ever dreamed of?
Everything.
Uniteders in their natural habitat.
So we got some Walmart baked goods over here. Mostly we have some conchas, apple pie. In here we have brownies.
Tell us what you think about the food, even though you haven't eaten it yet. Pretend you have.
I had a bite of the empanada. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. Lo siento. I'm hungry.
So we're belly dancers. We are the Mad Hatter Dance Company, and we are a fusion belly dance troupe. So we do a lot of traditional Egyptian dance, but we also pull influences from a lot of other cultures, whether it's Spanish culture or Latin American culture or just a lot of other influences, jazz and ballet, based on the experience of the dancers. So we're really excited to be here. We're going to be performing 2 numbers, so you're going to see just a really wide variety of different props and different styles of music. And yeah, we just appreciate y'all having us here. We're excited.
I really like the sense of unity Pelham has. All the kids are very close, and it's like a family.
Thank you, Pelham United, for giving Pelham this opportunity to share culture through food and dancing. I'm Emma Grace Howard, back to the desk.
I love that our community in Pelham is always together and united, especially with our staff that makes Pelham so special.
Yes, especially with some of the staff that people tend to overlook, like our very own lunch staff. They do so much for us all behind the scenes of all the chaos throughout the lunchroom throughout these years.
Up next, we have Lucas Calba showing us everything we don't see behind the scenes.
Every day our lunch staff works hard behind the scenes to serve us and to make the best food possible. Our lunch staff is at Pelham High School from 6:30 to 2 p.m. every day. They start the day off by prepping the food for the day and for the upcoming week.
We start prepping for the day. For me, I start prepping the fruit, like apples, the oranges. There's also canned that gets prepped. And y'all's favorite, the mandarin oranges. We usually prep for the next day as much as we can for the next couple of days during the week.
Along with preparing food, the lunchroom staff spends time cleaning and deciding important aspects, such as what will be on the menu next.
And the hardest part is it's just the cleaning. It's a lot of cleaning.
The highest number of the food that was served, and I'm like, okay, that they like that the most, so we're gonna put that back on the menu. And if y'all don't eat a lot of one of the items, then I'm like, okay, they don't like that, we won't serve that, or it'll be just the bare minimum, just so that way y'all have another option.
To them, it's more than just work, though. It's about seeing us every day and being a welcoming face during the lunch hour.
But we enjoy it. We all have fun doing it. We all love what we do. And we try to make the students happy, and we love seeing them every day.
Next time you're in the lunchroom, be sure to thank our lunches staff for all that they do. I'm Lucas Calvo with PHS News.
Wow, it was great to see that what our lunch staff really does for us. It kind of makes me want to give back to others.
Yes, Kenz. Well, if you want to give back, then you should sign up for our annual HOSA blood drive.
Oh, you're so right, but I don't know who to talk to or how to sign up.
That's okay, Kenz. I got you covered. Here's Sherrod with some more on the blood drive.
Friday, October 31st, Pelham HOSA is hosting a community blood drive in our small gym. Students aged 16 and older with parental permission are allowed to come out and donate blood to support our Pelham HOSA team and save lives. For a few years now, Life South and Pelham HOSA have collaborated to host our very own community blood drive here at the school. Students and teachers alike have had the opportunity to come out and donate blood to save lives and show support for our Pelham HOSA team. I've had the opportunity to interview a few HOSA members along with HOSA sponsor, Mrs. Hall.
HOSA is the Future Health Professionals Club through our health science CTE course. We do this blood drive as a fundraiser for us. We're in a grant program. And so for every level of donors that we get, and it doesn't have to be successful donors, it can just be people that are willing. And then if maybe you don't weigh enough or your iron's too low, you get turned away, you still count. So we want as many people as we can that are willing to give, because as we hit certain numbers, so it's like 40, 60, 80, 100, we get a different amount in our grant money that helps fund things like going to the state convention and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity to give back to our Pelham community. There's many people in our community who could really use, blood, it helps save lives. And it's just, we got to give back to our community, really.
I would say getting people to participate and getting, blood drives out there, because blood drives are very important for making sure that we have blood for people. But if we participate, then it looks good for the school and us as a program.
We hope to see you at the upcoming blood drive next week. This is Gerard Biner, back to the desk.
I didn't know that the blood drive was on Halloween this year. That's so cool, Kenz.
I know, right? But all this stuff about the Pelham community and just all the stuff we do here just makes me realize how much I'm going to miss it when I graduate.
Wait, Kenz, what do you mean when you graduate?
Girl, do you not see the sash and the crown that I'm wearing right now? It literally says senior.
Oh, well, I just thought you were feeling a little magical today, like a princess. You know
well, I feel like a princess every day. But anyways, on the topic of seniors, today is officially senior night, and I'm so excited for the game and all the upcoming senior activities.
Yes, next up here is a little message from some of our juniors for our seniors.
Through the years, senior night has been so special for so many juniors, and now I'm finally in that position, and that's so crazy to me. Every senior night, the band does a little dedication after the football game where they all give speeches, and it's always been so nostalgic for all the juniors. My band seniors, Livy, and my dance senior, Maddie. I am so sad to see y'all go, but I'm so excited because I know you're going to go great places in life.
And I think we have a great group of leaders in our senior class, like Uriah, Benji, Cam, Chim, Tira. They play a big role in just leading by example at all time.
These seniors mean the world to me. I played with a lot of them since I was 4 years old. We've just grown up together, and they mean the world to me.
The seniors have they've done a lot for us. They showed me what true leadership looks like and how to lead a football team. And I really appreciate them for all they've done for me, and I look up to them a lot.
I mean, it's just a great group of guys. I have a lot of respect for those guys. They just they lead our team, and I look up to them, and I'm gonna miss those guys.
Our seniors in band are awesome because they a lot of our leadership is made up of seniors, so they kind of guide us throughout the year and help us improve, but they also kind of train us to be able to carry on their legacy in the band.
I'd say they have really great leadership skills, specifically
people like Eric, Andrew Black, and Thomas Freiger. They make rehearsals and games better because they know what they're doing.
As a band program, we like to lead by example, and the seniors really exemplify that because they have great leadership skills, and they are very good they know what they're doing. They are very good at setting an example for people to follow.
My seniors are super important to me. We were on JV cheer the very first year together, and we became really, really close. There was only like 6 of us. It's been so crazy to see them as seniors now. And like thinking to senior night this week, it's going to be so crazy. I love them so much.
As we all know, Pelham has a bad reputation of bad parking. It's honestly never gotten better over these last episodes, and it's getting to a point, y'all.
I know plenty of students with horrible parking, me included. But I wonder how bad parking can get on during football games. Like, just think about it. It's so crowded and dark and just chaotic. There's no way I would be able to park like that.
I'm not gonna lie, Kenz, me either. There's no way anybody could park right on game day.
Well, why don't we go see? Here's Aaron and Gerard with Over the Line Game Day Edition.
We're here at Ned Bearden Stadium for our rival game, Pelham versus Helena.
Tonight, there will be big hits, huge plays, but worst of all, horrible parking. We bring you Over the Line.
On this edition of Over the Line, we're not just calling out your terrible parking, but also giving out tickets. We saw this walking down, just so you know.
Make way, guys. Be mindful of people traveling through. Don't be this guy.
I don't know what this is, but we're gonna give it a ticket. Perfect, there we go. I feel like a cop. We have one right here who is definitely from Helena because I can see the parking pass. And as you can see, they're pretty much in the middle of the road. This is very well deserved. As you can see, these people here just parked where it says bus parking only. I don't even think they see us recording them. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is bus parking only.
Pelham 10, Helena 0.
What the heck? Who said he could park here?
I don't know if this is a football coach or whatever, but you're gonna get a ticket.
And I'm suing you. Here we have a random sock.
So this isn't even a parking spot anymore, but they're on the line that isn't a line anymore. So Gerard, you can give him a ticket.
Just so you can see it.
All right, we got a 2-for-1 right here. I don't know how we passed our permit test. Do we know what these lines mean? All this space means no parking. So both of y'all are getting one. I guess parallel parking is hard for some people, but I think you could have tried a little bit better.
It's pretty horrible, man. I mean, seriously, how do you even mess up this bad, man? This is an adults. These are adults parking like this, people.
This is because y'all gave me a ticket. Now you know how it feels.
Man, what can I say? We had a good thing going for a while. Whole stream of cars, you know? Changed the whole flow of the game. Not to mention the guy right before him.
It's a football player too.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And for that reason, you're getting Pelham parking ticket. Man, that was some horrible parking.
Yeah, hopefully we humbled the Huskies this year.
I'm Gerard Biner.
And I'm Aaron Cope.
This was Over the Line.
Well, that was really bad. Now I know where y'all get this bad parking from.
Yeah, some of that parking was like horror movie worthy. Speaking of horror movies, I've been thinking, who would be the first to die in a horror movie at your lunch table?
Well, honestly, I'd be thinking myself because I would be like, why are y'all running? And then turn back, they'd be like, oh, I'm actually cooked. But I think it's either me or my girl Juanita because we're airheads and we just really don't pay attention to our surroundings.
I know, and that's okay. But I'd probably say me, but I would live a little longer if I used Taylor Howard as a shield. Just grab her and just throw her as a shield. But anyways, here's Baker, Blake, and Olivia with this week's Pulse.
If we're in a horror movie, who's the first person to die? First person to go out of the door.
Blakely.
Blakely, yeah. Why's that?
She's done. God love her. She's a mess. Yeah, she's not running away from nothing. She's not bidding anything. She's done. She's done. She's gone.
Definitely Dylan because he's injured.
Okay, so if he wasn't injured, then who would be first?
Probably Fisher.
Why would Fisher die first?
I don't know. He's that kind of guy.
Because he's what?
Because he's fat and unathletic.
In a horror movie? Me? I kind of think it'd be Ava.
Why do you think Ava?
Yeah. She's just so little and cute.
Just a baby.
Elizabeth Bridges is dying within the first 3 seconds because
they're going to tell her, she's going to be the one to say, oh, we need to separate. We all need to split up. She's dying. She's dying.
Probably. Probably Michael.
I think I'd do okay in the woods.
So who do you think would die first?
Who would die first? Well, Anna's crippled, so I don't know.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
Guadalupe, how do you feel that you're voted most able to survive?
Definitely me or Maribel here.
What do you have to say about that?
I have killer instincts. I would kill the killer. I would know it's a killer before it even establishes that it's a killer. So I would outlive anyone.
So you disagree with her?
Yeah, I disagree. Oh, okay. You know what? Our friendship's over.
Speaking about escaping, I know some of our teachers are wondering where their students are during class.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's concerning me. Like, how are some of y'all passing?
As well as, how are y'all getting away with skipping literally the whole period and then coming back like you just didn't ghost?
I think it's time to bring out some of the PHS's best hall monitors. Here's Marlon and Jordan with Why Y'all Skipping.
This is Marlon and Jordan with
Why Are You Skipping? Malachi, what are you wearing right now?
I am wearing a tuxedo with a clip-on bow tie and suspenders.
Today's question is, why are you skipping?
Because
math is boring. Who is your math teacher?
Dobbs, he's pretty chill though.
Do you know where your student Malachi is?
I do know where he is. He is getting dressed for Great Gatsby.
Do you know where he is located at in the building?
I would hope he's in the bathroom because that's where he has to go so he can get to a mirror to put on a tie.
We found him in upstairs B hall.
That's not good at all.
Why are you skipping?
I was
the class president skipping class.
I'm on the way to the bathroom.
Why did I see Sawyer all the way in D hall?
When did you see him in D hall?
About 2 minutes ago.
Well, my understanding was you guys were working on something for Friday, and Blake needed him to do something for that. So that's all I know is that he had to work with him on the segment that y'all are doing Friday.
Did he tell you that?
I trusted Blake that y'all were going to be working on that. Should I not trust Blake?
Nah. Would y'all like to be interviewed today?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Today I'm here with
Alexa.
Today's question is, why are you skipping?
I'm not skipping.
What class are you supposed to be in?
In our cell.
And I'm looking at everything. You don't have a pass.
I didn't get it.
Oh. Does your teacher know where you're at?
Yes, he does actually.
One of your students were just in the hall. Her name was Alexa. Do you know where she went?
Yeah, I think she went to the bathroom. I mean, I'm not their keeper, but, did you follow them?
Nah, but we did see her all the way in B hall. Why is that?
I don't know. She probably wanted to go to the bathroom in B hall because this one's closed.
Is that bathroom closed?
Followed her all the way over? That's kind of creepy.
No,
Creepy.
we caught her.
Is that what y'all are doing now? Like, are y'all going in there? And everything?
No.
That's creeper. This is what it's come to? Is this what this came down to?
Yes.
She's my student aide. Wait, what are you?
I'm just camera guy.
You're just camera guy? What are you, junior, senior, freshman?
I'm a freshman.
Yeah, you look it.
Hey, yeah, cut this out.
Catch you next time on
Why You Skipping?
Wow, that segment was actually kind of funny, but not as funny as someone else I know.
Y'all probably heard some of her epic jokes.
Y'all probably heard her sing some songs.
And y'all probably seen her gritty down the halls.
It's time for the sports recap with one of my faves, Brooke Corbett.
Thank you guys, I guess. Hey y'all, what's up? I'm here to bring you this week's PHS Sports. I'm Brooke Corbett, and to start off this week's sports, we are going to begin with our cross-country team. They had a meet last night at Briarwood for the second mile. Emily Wester finished with a 12:29, and Cole Hollingsworth ended with a 13-minute. We're so proud of y'all cross-country. Your determination, devotion, perseverance, and hard work does not go unnoticed. Next up, men's and women's PHS basketball season is just around the corner. Our annual Panther Madness is this upcoming Monday, October 27th, so make sure to show up for our ballers and for this awesome event. And on the same note, that following Thursday, November 13th, varsity girls play at home at 6 and varsity boys play at 7:30 against Hueytown. Make sure to come out and show our support to them. Additionally, the NBA kicked off their season Tuesday, October 21st, with the Warriors beating the Lakers 119-109 and the Thunder beating the Rockets 125-124. Switching gears, band got second place at the Hoover Marching Invitational this past Saturday, placing higher than Hewitt-Trussville, and were 0.6 of a point coming in first against James Clemens. Their next competition will be next Saturday, November 1st in Atlanta. Let's wish them the best of luck. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Tonight is football senior night. We play at home at 7 against Leeds. Everyone, make sure to show up and show out for our Panthers by wearing all black in honor of our seniors. This is our last home game on the Hill for the season, and for some of us, it's our last home game on the Hill ever. It's a bittersweet night, and you definitely don't want to miss it. For the SEC, let's start off with the bandwagons. Alabama beat Tennessee 37-20 this past Saturday, and apparently Ty Simpson had a great game. Whoop-de-doo. On the contrary, for the Auburn Tigers, Hugh Freeze is continuing on his descent of letting Auburn go below the bar. The bar is already low, and I think we are about to go below it. The question remains, how much longer will he continue to be coach of the Auburn Tigers before he gets fired? Which is ironic, because his last name is Freeze. After that Auburn loss, I personally feel the need to lighten the mood a little bit. So, what's a football player's favorite drink? Penalty. You get it? Because like tea is like a drink, but like penalty is like a consequence in like football. All right. So anyway, that's all I have for y'all this week regarding sports. We'll see y'all later at today's pep rally and then at tonight's game. Thanks for listening, and back to my girls at the desk.
I'm not going to lie, that was a pretty good joke, Brooke.
Yeah.
I actually giggled.
Yeah, me too. I think that was definitely one of the top 5 jokes of the season so far.
Well, that's all we have for today, Panthers. Make sure to show up and show out in all black at the game tonight.
And make sure to tune in next week for the Panther Playback Halloween edition. I'm Maria Garcia.
And I'm Kenzie Lewis. And as always, go ham.